never any doubt. Never any doubt in this Phillies squad. Never any doubt in the world. Never any doubt in Rob Thompson and his moves. Never any doubt in this offense. Never any doubt in Nick Castellanos and Trea Turner. Bryce Harper, okay, he hits his funny bone. He comes right back into the game. He's fine. He says he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into TTP Sports for the recap of the Phillies. Game 4, beating the Atlanta Braves 3-1 to take the series 2-1. Well, 3-1, actually. Mind that. What a terrible opening. But still. And they advance to the Nlcs to face the Arizona Diamondbacks on Monday. Home field advantage in Citizens Bank Park. 4 games in Citizens Bank Park starting Monday. I can't wait. We got a nice 3 days off here to relax, rest the pitching. It'll set Zack up and Nola perfectly for games 1 and 2. This offense is going to continue to rake. Nick Castellanos had 4 home runs in 2 straight games. Oh, how many more wins, Topper? How many more wins? 8. 8 more wins until your Phillies are world champions. Woo! Man, that game was stressful. You had a lot of chances early on against Spencer Strider to put runs on the board. You had like 4 straight innings of 2 base runners on and weren't able to get that hit. The Braves score first off an Austin Riley solo shot. But then Nick Castellanos and his big-ass balls and his moments ties the game up at 1. Crushes it, and ties the ball game up. And then so much later, Trea Turner off of a hanging pitch gives the Phillies a 2-1 lead. And then so what? Nick Castellanos just fucking does it again. Spencer Strider knew it right out of his hand that the ball was gone. You see his reaction from letting go of the pitch. You see his reaction after Nick took the swing. He knew. Ranger Suarez was excellent today. Ranger Suarez was really good. 5 innings, only allowed 1 earned run, kept the Phillies involved. And then eventually, after all those chances that the Phillies offense was getting early in the game, there was no doubt in my mind that they were going to find a way to score runs. And it came in the factor of the long ball. It came in the factor of Nick Castellanos and Trea Turner. Fantastic games for those 2 guys. Bryce Harper gets on base a couple of times. Brandon Marsh gets another hit. It's hard when some guys in the lineup don't produce, when Kyle Schwarber struggles in a game, when Alec Bohm, Bryson Stott, they struggle. You got other guys in the lineup that are going to pick them up. You got Trea Turner. You got Nick Castellanos on an insane hot streak. You got Bryce Harper, postseason Bryce Harper, who only hurt his funny bone. It was only his funny bone. We caught a huge break there because I'm sure everyone's heart in the city of Philadelphia, especially at Citizens Bank Park, I'm sure everybody in that stadium, heart sank. You saw me on the watch party if you were in here. I was speechless for like the next 20 minutes after that case. I was looking at everything. I was making sure, is this real life or anything like that. Bryce Harper was fine. He went into the clubhouse for a little bit to probably get his arm checked out. He comes right back into the dugout. He comes right back out for the top of the 9th inning. He says in his post-gamer that it was just his funny bone. He'll be fine. And it's a good thing, too, that you got a couple of days off here until Monday. You can rest. You can get some rest. Rest the bullpen. Because you have to use heavy bullpen today. And the bullpen decisions from Rob Thompson, yeah, very questionable. Not sure why Gregory Soto is starting the 9th inning. Not sure why Hoffman's not available. Not sure why that's the case. Jose Alvarado walking the 7th and 8th hitters with 2 outs in the 8th inning. Well, the 7th inning can't happen. Craig Kimbrell gets into a bases-loaded situation with Ronald Acuna Jr. Johan Rojas makes a great catch, even though it's technically a routine catch, but he still makes the great catch to end whatever hopes and dreams the Braves had left. But then Gregory Soto allows 2 base runners to start the 9th inning. That can't happen. You get into a full count with Ozuna, you walk him. You allow Murphy to get a hit into the weakest part of the infield with no one there. But then Matt Strom comes in, records the save with ease. With ease. Pilar gets jammed and pops up to Trey Turner. Arcia, no, actually, it wasn't Arcia. It was Rosario that was pinch hitting. He flies out to shallow left to Brandon Marsh. It doesn't score a run because it's Ozuna at third base. And then the Braves really thought it was a good idea to bring Grisham into the lineup. To bring Grisham in. To try to do something. He wasn't doing anything in that situation. He wasn't doing anything. I'm sure Braves fans are even pissed at Snicker about that. I'm sure Braves fans are even questioning that decision. And you get the job done. Bullpen technically shut the door down. They technically did. It got a little sketchy with the walks and the base runners. But you got out of it. And you advance. You get rest for the next 3 days this weekend until you play Monday. At Citizens Bank Park. NLCS. Home field advantage. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. This Phillies team, man. This Phillies team. And let's talk about the Atlanta Braves for a little bit here. Let's talk about the Atlanta Braves. Here. So, best team in baseball. Best team in baseball, my ass. Doesn't matter how many games you won. You guys are soft. All your fans on social media complaining about the playoff format. All your fans on social media complaining about all the other things. Complaining about yesterday about the whole stupid Arcia situation on how, it's not true. He definitely couldn't have said that. Arcia literally says it in the clubhouse, and then he has to go to the situation. Well, it shouldn't have got out in the clubhouse. He shouldn't have heard it. We can't trust the media anymore. The media shouldn't have said that. It's in closed doors and all that shit. One, when the cameras are going and you're spouting nonsense in your clubhouse with the cameras and the mics warmed up, all the media has the right in the world to report that. All the media in the world has the right to say that you said something. And the Phillies fed off of it. You allowed the Phillies to feed off of it. And then they're like, Bryce Harper, why is he staring at Arcia? He didn't mean it. Oh, Bryce Harper, he should be doing this. As crossing home plate. Grow a pair. 40-70 season MVP year from Ronald Acuna Jr. He did shit. Matt Olson, where's your 50 home run guy at, huh? Where's your 50 home run guy in Matt Olson, huh? Where's your 50 home run guy? He did zilch, nada this series. Nothing. Don't get me started on Marcell Ozuna, and Braves fans tried to tell me that he's getting himself better. How can you defend that guy? Michael Harris, besides the defense, was terrible at the plate. Did Michael Harris record a hit this series? Arcia was terrible. Your only good players batting-wise in this series was Ozzie Albies and Austin Riley. And Ozzie Albies was terrible today. This was the only game that he didn't get a hit. He was 0 for 4 today. So today, Ozzie Albies sucked, and Austin Riley was the only reason that you were even involved in the game. Only reason. He was the only reason that you won game 2. Only reason. Ronald Acuna, biggest at bat of his life, bases loaded, and he flies out. This team, they're not made for it, man. They're not made for it. You win a World Series when Ronald Acuna Jr. is injured. I think that should say a lot about Ronald Acuna Jr. And he's a fantastic player, by the way. I'm not saying anything that Ronald Acuna is a terrible player. It's the culture in that clubhouse. That this team created. They're not made to win in the playoffs. So let me go through your Braves besides your World Series without Ronald Acuna Jr. You choked last year against the Phillies. You didn't even show up. 2021, you won the World Series. 2020, with Acuna in the lineup, you choked a 3-1 series lead in the NLCS to the Dodgers. And the Dodgers are notorious chokers. You out-choked the chokers. You outchoked the Dodgers. And Davey Martinez, their manager, is terrible. Is terrible. He's a notorious choker. And you blew a 3-1 series lead to that. 2019. 2019. You lose in the first round. What was that, to the St. Louis Cardinals? When you got blown out in Game 5? 2018, you lost to the Dodgers. Okay, that was your first year in the playoffs. Whoop-de-damn-do. Whoop-de-damn-do. You're not built for it, man. You're not built for it. This Phillies team, this Phillies squad is built for playoff baseball. Doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. Doesn't matter what division you're winning. Doesn't matter what accolades you're getting. It doesn't fucking matter. When you don't have the balls to step up in the playoffs, and don't even get me started with the people complaining about the playoff format. Don't even get me started with that. Oh, we should have played the Diamondbacks. Oh, we should have been playing the Diamondbacks. We should be playing the Phillies. Oh, we should be playing one of the best wild card teams. The Diamondbacks probably would have kicked your ass too. So, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from your Braves fans here. I don't. And there were definitely some Braves fans trying to talk some shit to me after Game 2, before the series even started at the same time. Where you at? Braves fans saying the Phillies had no chance this series. Ha! Makes me laugh every time. Orlando Arcia literally going back and forth with fans in the dugout. Sad. Joke. Literally, Acuna. Literally, if you look at the dugout, there's videos popping up on Twitter right now. Arcia cannot control himself with this fan base. He's literally doing this to the fan base when you're fucking losing. Seriously. And Acuna is telling him to stop. That is sad. So the Braves' approach today with Spencer Strider was not the pitch to Bryce Harper. Was obviously not the pitch to Bryce Harper. It was not. It just wasn't. Walked him. Allowed a single. Oh, man. I want to see the Braves numbers this series. Let's look at the Braves bats this series. So, Ronald Acuna Jr., he batted 143, a 294 OPS with a 214 slugging. Ozzie Albies went 0 for 4 today, finished with a 267 average, 355 on-base percentage, and a 267 slugging. That's terrible. Austin Riley was the best Braves hitter in this entire series. He batted 353 on base, and a 706 slug. He was your best hitter this entire series. Austin Riley did his job. Matt Olson was terrible. Matt Olson did not record one single extra base hit this entire series. Not one single extra base hit. He batted 250 with a 294 on base and a 250 slug. Marcell Ozuna 0 for 3. 154 average, 267 on base, 154 slug. Sean Murphy 286, 286, 286. Kevin Pillar didn't record a single hit. 286 on base. Orlando Arcia 154, 214, 154. Michael Harris 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Didn't do shit. Seriously, your best hitters in this series was Travis d'Arnaud, Austin Riley, and Ozzie Albies. And Travis d'Arnaud didn't play every game. That's sad. That is sad. You're looking at Ronald Acuna Jr. to do stuff. He went hitless again. You're looking for Matt Olson to do something. He didn't hit a single home run this series. You're looking for Ozuna to hit power. He didn't hit a single home run this series. The Braves had how many home runs this series? 3? 3? 2 of those were by Austin Riley. No wonder why you lost this series. And what was your total with runners in scoring position, huh? What was your total with runners in scoring position? You went 0 for 5 today. Let's look at your other totals with runners in scoring position this entire series. This entire series. Let's look at the totals. So, let's look at it. Let's look at game 1. You went 0 for 5 then. So you went 0 for 5 in game 1. Game 2. You went 1 for 1. Okay, so you're 1 for 6 technically there. In game 3, you went 2 for 7. So you're 3 for 13. You're 3 for 13 there. And then game 4, you went 0 for 5. You went 3 for 18 with runners in score position this entire series. How many runners did you leave on base? You left 7 runners in game 1. You left 2 runners in game 2, so that's 9. You left 11 in game 3, so that's 20. And you left 8 here. You left 28 runners on base. You went 3 for 18 with runners in scoring position and left 28 guys on base. That's not good. That's shitty. That's shit. I love it. 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 Look at the game. You got the Spencer Strider again. I don't care what Spencer Strider's numbers are. 5 2/3. He allowed 7 hits, 3 home runs. He walked 3 guys. I don't care about his strikeouts. He allowed 3 homers. Look at the Phillies pitching today. Rangers Schwarber was amazing. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, which was the home run to Austin Riley, 2 strikeouts. 69 pitches, a lot of weak contact. Was really good today. Was really good. Serafini Dominguez was really good in his work. Allowed 1 hit. Alvarado comes in. He walked 2 guys in that 7th inning, which made Kimbrel come out. He walked the first batter he faced, but then he managed to get Acuna out thanks to Johan Rojas, and then he had a really good 8th inning. Then Soto came in to face Olsen. He got him out. Then Soto walked 2 guys, or walked 1 guy, allowed a base hit, and then Matt Strahm comes in, throws 8 pitches, and gets the job done. Your pitching got the job done. Regardless of the walks, regardless of the hits, your bullpen allowed 2 hits. It just walked 4 guys. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff here. Amazing stuff. Your home runs today. Nick Castellanos has been fucking fantastic these past 2 games. You see his son Liam in the crowd. He doesn't even understand what's going. He doesn't even realize what's going on, man. Like, he's in pure shock and all. You just see all the stuff when they show him on the home runs. It's amazing stuff there. The connection that Nick and his son have. It's amazing. Looking at the lineup today, Phillies had 10 hits. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 4. Trey Turner 4 for 4. Trey Turner 4 for 4 was a triple shy of the cycle. And he also hit a moon shot. Bryce Harper 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Alec Boehm had a walk, but he really struggled against Spencer Strider again. He needs to get going. Stott 0 for 4. JT 0 for 4. Nick Castellanos 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and a walk. Brandon Marsh 2 for 4, so it's nice to see him going. And Rojas, once again, 0 for 4. He did go 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. You did leave 9 runners on base. You won the game. You won the game. You're going to have that game where you hit constantly with runners in scoring position. The home run ball. You live and die by the home run ball. That's what this Phillies team is built for. And that's how you win in the playoffs. If you're hitting home runs in the playoffs, you're winning games. Look at what the Diamondbacks did against the Dodgers. They hit the home run ball. Now, we'll get more into that series as we get closer and closer. That starts Monday, so maybe we'll have a preview game, talk before that series. Maybe Sunday. Well, Sunday's Eagles at 4:25, so maybe Saturday, maybe Sunday night, we'll have something to talk about the Phillies. Maybe we'll do, a Monday afternoon preview pod or something like that to preview the series with the Diamondbacks. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But enjoy this weekend. Enjoy tomorrow, the off day. Saturday, the off day. Sunday, Eagles. Monday's go time. Monday is go time to try to get another trip to the World Series. And if you're looking ahead, you have home field advantage for this series. And for the World Series, you have home field advantage if you do play the Astros. You won't have home field advantage if you play the Rangers. Phillies, Astros, and Rangers all have the same exact record. Phillies have the home field advantage over Houston because they won that series in Houston this year. And the Phillies don't have the home field against the Rangers because they got swept in opening weekend by the Rangers. So, not to look too far ahead, but that's the specifics there. Handle your business with the Diamondbacks. They beat a Dodgers team that had no pitching. You have pitching. You have offense. You have both. You can beat this Diamondbacks team. This really reminds me of what the Padres did to the Dodgers last year. It could be the same exact story. But let's do it game by game. Take it one day at a time and enjoy the ride. Because this Phillies team is doing something special again. They're doing something special again. My God. Nick Castellanos, man. Nick Castellanos. Fucking amazing, dude. Fucking amazing. Bryce is celebrating in the dugout with his right arm. He looks fine. He looks fine. He looks fine. He looks fine. Oh, man. Nick Castellanos took the Braves winning the division on Citizens Bank Park turf personally, man. Beautiful. 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 I love it, man. My neighbors here hate the song now. Well, tell them to shove it up their keister. Tell them to shove it up their keister. You're playing the song all night long. I keep dancing on my own. Ooh. Kirkering has an Attaboy Harper shirt in the dugout in the clubhouse. Oh, man. Oh, beautiful stuff here, boys. Beautiful stuff here. Going to the NLCS again for the second straight year. Beautiful shit. Beautiful shit. Oh my God, boys. I've been talking for a while. I need to rest my voice. It's also getting very hot in here. We don't have anything on the Anytime Hotline today. We're getting late here. I'm eventually going to have to start editing. So, we'll eventually end this pod soon. I'll get to you guys in the live feed actually now so we can get closer and closer towards the end of it because it is midnight. So, had a long watch party, 8 o'clock game. This is why I wanted the game to be at 6, but I don't care. The Phillies got the win regardless. I don't care. So, let me get to you guys in the chat here. Hello, Soto. How you doing? 2 years in a row. That is exactly right. Star Wars. Rob Thompson is simply a genius. Yep, I'll never doubt Rob Thompson again. 8 more. 3 huge difference from last year's team's deep bullpen. Turner on the team and Castellanos is hitting. Exactly. This Phillies team beat the Braves 93, 2022, and 2023. Phillies own Atlanta in the playoffs. Baseball is such a weird sport. I saw a Braves fan saying the Phillies had no chance to beat them. Remembering that makes me smile. Oh, boy. Schwarber was a no-show this series. Got to think he bounced back in the NLCS. Well, Schwarber did the exact same thing last year in the NLDS. He really struggled in that series, and then he popped off against the Padres and into the World Series. So I'm expecting that again from Schwarber. He's going to go off eventually. When he gets that first home run, he's going to start popping off. Braves can't handle the bank in postseason. I agree. Oh, boy. Seriously, the Braves lost both Spencer Strider games. Spencer Strider is 0-3 against the Phillies in the postseason. Think about that. Strider didn't even pitch bad. He didn't even pitch terribly these past 2 games. Phillies just made him pay on his mistakes. And the Phillies pitching just outdueled him. Seriously. How do you lose those 2 games by Strider? How? It doesn't make sense. Man. We're doing it again, boys. We're going to the NLCS again. I can't wait. Oh, man. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. So, okay. It's getting past midnight. I think I'm going to call this series. Well, call this game. Or call the stream. I can't talk right now. Like I said, it's past midnight. I appreciate everybody here for joining the watch party tonight. I appreciate everybody here for joining the recap. If you decided to stay up late, I appreciate you all you guys on this journey into the Phillies are taking us on once again. They're doing it again, boys. They're doing it again. So, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to drop a like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It does me a great deal of service. If you're new to the channel, if you're a current subscriber, I love all of you. Hit that subscribe button. Recommend it to other people. Let's get people going here. Let's keep adding people to this journey. Add people onto the train. Let's join the TTP Sports family. Fun times here. Also use the code TTP Sports, $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Maybe you can avoid the fees on the majorly expensive tickets that are going to be for the NLCS. So, thank you once again, everybody, for joining me tonight for the watch party and the recap. Phillies going to the NLCS again. They play the Diamondbacks on Monday, game 1 at the bank. Can't wait for that. We'll have a preview pod stream in the upcoming days, so definitely stay tuned for that. Maybe tomorrow we'll just have an off day. Saturday, Flyers game in the afternoon, so we'll probably have a recap on the Flyers, talking about, what they did today and what they're going to do on Saturday. Sunday is Eagles, so I'll try to mix in a Phillies pod in there in the middle. So definitely look out for that. Maybe Saturday would be the best possible time, Saturday night. So, like I said, stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining me, all of you tonight. Go Phils. We're doing this shit again. I'll see you next time.